practice my drawing abilities, I've decided to draw a character design based around a theme every day this month. And this month's theme is desserts. Although I may have stretched the definition of dessert a little bit because I couldn't think of enough desserts. So, for this first design, initially I made a different drawing for it, but I didn't end up liking how that one looked, and I didn't feel like using the same style for all the other drawings, so I just redrew it. And I so I tried to incorporate as many chocolate chip cookies as I could, but I ended up not including as many on like the bottom quarter of the character, so like the socks and shoes. Where I definitely could have added a pattern on the socks or shoes, and I probably should have. But like I forgot about it, and this is to like practice and stuff, so it doesn't matter that much. Although it would look more cohesive, I guess. So for the character design based on ice cream, I I made the design's hair look kind of hopefully like a swirl of ice cream, and I gave her top like the pattern of an ice cream cone. For some reason, I didn't make the boots look like ice cream cones, even though that would have been a good idea. But like I'm pretty proud of this design. It looks better and more cohesive than the first one, I suppose. It looks more on theme than the first one. The first one just looks like a person with some items that look like cookies. So, for the mints, I knew that I wanted a more monster like design because those are fun to draw, and like mints are like circle, and circles are good head shapes for like little demon creatures. I struggled a bit of choosing the color for the wrapper, and if I were to draw this again, I would have used a solid color and just left a lighter color for the lines underneath, and that probably would have looked significantly better. So, okay, next one. Nids. Tiny little mascot guys are so silly and I love them. I contemplated making a bigger version of the mascots, but that would be boring. So instead I drew like a character who is holding two of the mascots, the pink and the purple one, because I feel like for nerds, the pink and the purple one are the most iconic ones. Because like when I think of nerds at least, I normally think of the pink or the purple one because they're just amazing. I'm very happy with like the dull brown colors on pretty much the entire drawing, and then like the pops of color. That was nice. And then for the gummy bears, I feel like I did a pretty unoriginal idea. It's just like a character that is made of gummy with a little overall skirt thing. Yeah, I originally colored them blue, but that didn't look right, so later I changed it to like orange, and like the outfit ended up being purple because purple is kind of the opposite of orange if you squint at it. I think it might actually be legitimately the opposite of orange. Hold on. What kind is it? Okay, the opposite of orange is blue, which is close enough to purple. I think that's why I originally made the outfit blue, but then that looked bad. Okay, so for the chocolate bar, I knew right away I wanted to make like the wrapper some sort of dress, and I made her hair look more rectangular to kind of look like a chocolate bar, but I made it flare out at the bottom because I always struggle making perfectly straight hair look good. Anyway, the red dress and the foil on the edges needed a bit of lighting to make them look good, so that's what I did. So, for the final one for this week, the birthday cake. I knew right off the bat that I wanted this design to have candles kind of melting into the hair, or like kind of fused with the hair, because I think that looks cool. It's very silly. I love it. And then I made this design's outfit more princessy. I made her arms just lines as well, partially because it makes them more distinct, and partially because that's also what I did in the thumbnail sketch, and I'm kind of lazy. For the color palette, I sort of went with typical white with sprinkles for the hair and socks. So now the lower quarter of the character actually looks connected. I might have actually learned something this week. Yay. So for this week, I'd say that my favorite character design is probably the mints. The chocolate chip cookie and the ice cream are close second, but that's probably just because I made them first, I suppose, and sat on their ideas more. I just thought about them a bit more than I thought about the other ones. Which I should probably think about them all in equal amounts so that they all look good. The design I'm least proud of is definitely the chocolate bar. It's mostly because it just looks like some person wearing a red dress with silver accents, and also if I didn't add the shading, it doesn't look good, at all. So it's just very plain.